Well, the Children's Theater is now in its final week of preparation for the Magical Adventures of Merlin on the Taft Theater stage. Angela Powell-Walker is the artistic director, and Olaf Ide plays the character of Merlin. Both of them joining us this morning. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Olaf, let's start with you. Obviously, you play the character of Merlin.
Yes.
And I'm told this is kind of a coming-of-age story.
Yes, definitely. It takes the traditional story of Merlin and Arthur and makes them younger, of course. And they start off very unknowing and kind of naive about the rest of the world. But once they cross paths and become friends, and they go on this epic journey together with magic and sword fighting, they kind of find their way into a more mature, understanding kind of teenager.
Sounds a little bit like life.
Yeah.
Angela, from your perspective, artistic director, is it different to approach something that's directed toward children? You're crafting all of this to keep the attention of a child, which isn't easy for anybody.
Well, that's true. No, it's actually not that different, because I find that kids have a better attention span than most adults do at the theater. So just as long as you're entertaining them and giving them a message that they can relate to and follow along with, then they tend to be just as great of an audience as your adult audiences, yes.
What is the fun part for you about working with a group that's working for children? I mean, is it a whole other mentality for you?
It is. It's slightly different. But when we have our teenage version actors on the stage, they're a little different than our adult actors. What's nice is that they're all professional actors, so they bring their craft to the table, and you don't have to work so hard to get their art out of them.
They get it. They understand.
Get it. Getting them to understand that they're not doing Hamlet, however, even though it's the same type of messaging, they really have to make sure that they're clear about everything. It can't be as introspective as it is, giving it out to the world, putting it out there for them. So you make sure that whatever message you're getting across, in this case, friendship is the greatest magic of all. Learning those virtues, making sure they get the messaging of the show is what is really important with children's theater.
Great lesson there. I love it. Now, of course, we want to let everybody know it is happening February 15th to the 17th and the 23rd.
Yes.
The Taft Theater. Why would you want to miss this, right? We appreciate you both.
Lots of magic.
Lots of magic of friendship. I like it. Thank you for coming this morning.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
Time now is 8:53.